Hello and welcome to Raven's Arcana. I am Raven. Thanks for being here. I want to talk a little bit about what the tarot is and a little bit about what it is not. First of all, it is not Satanism. It is not devil worship. It is not anti-God, anti-divinity, anti-anything. It is a tool. And more appropriately, it is a medium. And the word medium has dualistic meaning when it comes to the tarot. So a medium, if it's a person, is someone that uses intuition and gut feelings to interpret information from the spiritual world, disseminates that information, and gives it to someone in the physical world. Now, with the tarot is 100% a medium. So a medium is something that is used or a tool to create a work of art. Well, you, the divine individual, are the work of art. And you are also a medium. So with the tarot being a medium as a tool to create a work of art, you are a medium as the intuitive, the interpreter. So you work together with the tarot, and the tarot just allows you to use the pictures, use the meanings to interpret things about yourself. So about your physical self, your emotional self, your mental self, and your creative self, right? So it's just a tool, as in a song. So, right, there's different mediums that are used to create a song, correct? So there's vocals and lyrics and bass lines and even the instruments. You can go further down and say that those are mediums, right? The strings on the instrument are a medium used to create a work of art, which ultimately would be a bass line or a guitar riff or rhythm, drum beat, right? And if we look at media, which is the plural form of a medium, the media released today, and we'll use the song, so that is a form of media, music. And music will affect us the same way that the tarot will, right? So we're using our beliefs, our ideas, our intuition, our gut feelings, our emotions, our physical self, our creative self, and our mental self to interpret what that song is telling us. And then we use that, and we can use it all at one time. So if you're at a live concert and the media of the music, right, is coming through, it might make you dance. The physical, it might make you feel a certain way. It reminds you of good old times, or a person, a certain song will. It's your emotional self. It makes you think about things. It makes you think about, man, I haven't called my dad in a long time, or I don't really address this situation. I don't address my emotions, right? The mind. Or the creative self. It might inspire you to paint something or write your own music or record your own music. So that is all the tarot is. It is a medium. It is a medium to use, to view, to interpret information that comes in, and you are the interpreter. Or if someone is reading for you, they are the interpreter. They're using their intuition, their gut feeling to give you information and using the tarot cards as a tool. It is just a tool. It is not good or bad. And it is definitely not satanic, demonic, anti-God, the work of the devil. It is actually used to actually tell you information that you are divine. We are divine people. The human race is a divine race. Everything is divine. It is not against God. You have the ability to create a reality. You have the ability to manage your physical self, your emotional self, your mental self, and your creative self. You have that ability to get information. Use your intuition to change the outcome, to change destinies, right? And the tarot, it applies to psychology. It applies to Hermeticism, alchemy, spiritual alchemy, numerology, the Kabbalah. It uses colors, imagery, everything. And it plays on our emotions. It tells us about our mind, about our physical self, about our spiritual and creative self. Just the same way a music a song or music, and go further, poetry, artwork, whatever, but we're using music as an example. Everyone interprets that differently. I could listen to a song and people will have completely different memories that song triggers. It'll make them feel different ways. It might make some people feel sad, some people feel happy, some people feel aggressive. It might make them think, use their mind about, I should start doing this. I should stop doing that. I should address certain situations this way. And it might inspire them to create. So once again, the tarot is just a medium, right? It is a tool. It is a tool that allows you, as the medium, the person that uses their gut feelings, their intuition, to interpret and answer questions, address issues, have a little insight, right? It's not weird. It's not devilish. It's not anything crazy. It's on the level of music, art, poetry, because that's what it is. And if you look at some of the tarot decks now, they are getting way out there, and it's amazing artwork. Very amazing, intricate. You could talk about them, look at these cards for hours and hours and hours and not find all the imagery and the information. And each person, as an individual, can look at that card and get a different feeling, get a different thought, and be inspired in a different way. So once again, the tarot is a tool. It is a medium. It is a way to use your mediumship, your divineness, your intuition, your gut feelings, receive those messages from the divine, from God, from the Akashic Records, collective consciousness, whatever you want to call it, and just get a little bit of insight and information and maybe some answers. That's all it is. Just a tool. All right? Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you sticking around for the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. All right? Take care.